Governor Westmore, Juneteenth, remember that. We was free. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and you made our black community cash crops. First black governor, first black lieutenant governor, first black this, first black that. Well, we still at the back of the bus. It's art and activism, the art of protest. It's commode motion. Y'all made me famous for toilets, so I'm gonna run with that. This is to prove I was making a movie about racism in the judicial system. That's Andy Harris. Shows you how long I've been doing this. Like I said, it's Juneteenth Day. My mother's birthday was Flag Day. Governor Westmore got property. That's my intellectual property. And Governor Westmore got to turn that property over to the people before the 2024 elections, because ex-felons got a right to vote. Everything that Governor Westmore has, we're going to talk about it here at the Enid Pratt Library on July the 8th at 6 p.m. We're going to talk about letters design. Like I said, racism don't work without black cooperation. Letters design is a copywritten. All right? It's copywritten. That's me, Brandon Scott. That's the man from the Maryland Volunteer Lawyers for the Arts. And that's Delegate Stephanie Smith. That's Delegate Stephanie Smith. So don't forget her face. Don't forget her face. Don't forget my face. That's David Trone. And that's David Trone. Everything that David Trone got, you got to turn over before he leave office. And if Asselbrook win, she got to turn over everything that Hardin's got. That's Luke Clippinger. He got to turn that over too. Nick Mosby, Marilyn Mosby, the Maryland Black Caucus. Man, racism don't work without black cooperation, but it ain't going to end without white participation. You feel me? That's Governor Westmore. That's State Attorney Marilyn Mosby. That's Senator Benjamin Brooks. And that's Senator Ben Cardin. Everything Senator Cardin got since 2006, y'all got to turn over before he retire. That's Senator Cardin. That's Asselbrook. Did you use the toilet today? Because you're going to think about me tomorrow. Y'all made me famous for that shit. That's President Trump. That's Governor Westmore. And that's my toilet art. Show you how long I've been doing this. That's Shorty's Bootleg Barbecue. I've been in business since 1997. Richard Sher did the first story on me on Hard Look. That's me, Brandon Scott. And that's Councilman Brandon Scott. That's the Department of Justice. That's Ivan Bates. You feel me? Internal Affairs case. You feel me? Y'all let police come in my house and put guns to my head and ain't nobody did nothing about that. That's attempted murder. I turned in the gun task force in 2010. You feel me? Long before Freddie Gray. Theroux had this. But we talking about slavery then and slavery now. That's Thomas Saunders, my lawyer. I fired my lawyer and defended myself. And she been lying to you because I gave it to her too. We the inmates of the Lake County Jail. You feel me? That makes this a class action lawsuit because you did it to a class of people. Slavery then and slavery now. And these are the people that signed off on it. All right? That's Lake County, Illinois. And you see who got that? Honorable Judge Starks of the 9th Judicial District. Like I said, I gave you a program about your prison industry. See who that is? Davis versus Illinois, 2007. That's the Supreme Court. Zion Forum, Resident Support Anti-Violence Program. I gave you a program that worked. And Marilyn Mosby and Nick Mosby had that. So like I said, this is Shorty's Traveling Art Show. And y'all the show. Your signs is mine. I made your signs mine. Alright? Expand the ballot, expand the vote. Helping oppressed people excel. Citizens Policing Project. That's where you go register to vote for 2024. NAACP, Kobe Little. Derek Johnson. Joshua Harris. Register with Out for Justice. Alright? Like I said, I took your signs and I made them mine. Everything that you know, you're going to have to talk in front of a grand jury. In front of a federal grand jury. Because I'm potty training politicians. I'm the cat in the hat. That's Scott Shellenberger's sign. See what I did to a sign in 2011? I'm going to do it again. Or I did it again. That's Miss Stephanie Rollins Blake. And that's what you charged me with, terrorism. That's Eric Holder. Like I said, I'm a member of Out for Justice, and it ain't gonna be just us. Fox endorsed Trump. We're gonna talk about Fox too. We're getting ready to take your FCC license. That's Governor Hogan and Al Redmer. You made $4 billion off the prison industry. If Blagojevich can go to jail, everything that you got in your possession makes you a party to a crime. You can go to jail too. Operation Greylord. That's Governor Hogan, and that's President Trump. I'm a free black man. I own me. And we're going to go to the Supreme Court about that, because that's Chief Justice Roberts. He got my paperwork. And we talking about the Civil Rights Act of 1964, public accommodations. Westmore told you about that. You ain't tough on crime, you tough on us. And I'm going to be tough on Shellenberger. Kidnapping's against the law. That's Chief Justice Mary Barbera. That's Eric Barron from the Department of Justice. So I want my civil and constitutional rights protected. Fuck Trump. That's Governor O'Malley in 2006 when I started this. I gave you the story backwards like Nas. And that's Get Shorty. That's Governor O'Malley and Shorty. Shorty, pull your mask up? No, Shorty, stop shitting on me. These are the cases, and I never got a trial. And you seen the names of those inmates? They didn't get one neither. They got railroaded. Slavery in the 21st century. That's Attorney General Anthony Brown. We are employing any and appropriate officials in the state of Maryland to assist Shorty in his efforts to complete justice in Illinois. You one of them appropriate officials. And I'm Shorty. And Marilyn Mosby had that. Jane Miller had that. It's making a movie about the prison industry. That's Director of Arts and Promotion in Baltimore, New York, Philadelphia, and Chicago. You feel me? Right here, respectfully submitted, and my number ain't changed. That's Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake. These are the supporters of Shorties. That's Jared Jimenez. We talking about voter suppression by the Democratic and the Republican Party to keep ex-felons from voting. That's a federal judge, Judge McDermott. Ask Judge McDermott about me. Like I said, get Shorty, and that's what you got. That's the rules to the Supreme Court. And we getting ready to go to court about intellectual property theft. Dear Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake, Commissioner Davis. You feel me? That's Eric Barron from the Department of Justice. And that's 2022. And that's Judge Carrion. Judge Carrion, Judge Hurd, Ivan Bates. Yeah, y'all running a criminal enterprise. Like Operation Greylord. We're going to do it again. And that's Ivan Bates and Governor Westmore. That's Tom Perez and President Obama. That's the NAACP, Kobe Little. It's right here. U.S. Department of Justice, Bureau of Federal Prisons. That's Clippinger, Lewis, and Ferguson. And that's Marilyn Mosby. And right here it says Baltimore County. All right? And it says truck, $5,000. Material inside the truck, $249,995,000. That makes it $250 million. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the best of the best in Baltimore. To be the best, you got to beat the best, and you ain't beat me yet. Shorty, pull your mask up? No. That's Asselbrook. That's Judge Papaya, Judge Turnbull, Judge Souder. That's Scott Shellenberger. And that's the Department of Justice. And you've been protecting him. That's Chief Johnson of the Baltimore City Police Department. And that's Westmore. All property taken 2/7/2011. All right? See the date? And that's my ID number right there. Westmore, Kwa'isi Nfume, Corey McCray. Yeah, Corey McCray had this. So get a good look. That's Eric Holder. And that's Ivan Bates and Governor Westmore. Y'all pardon those individuals? Well, I need a trial. I never got a trial. That's the United States flag. That's my mother's flag for Flag Day. That's when she was born. That's the Department of Justice. That's Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake. That's Brian Frosh. And that's parole and probation. That's Governor Hogan. And that's the IRS. I'm out $250 million in intellectual property theft. And it's on file with the county. All photos can be obtained by Baltimore County Police Department. All diagrams found in my truck. Contact Chief Johnson of Baltimore County Police Department. That's the property, and that's the price. And that's you. That's you. That's you. That's you. That's you. And that's me. School of Law. And I'm getting ready to school y'all.